Hi, I'm Mika Omawati. In this occasion, I would like to talk about the productive skills. It is one of the topic in trends in TEFL class. Now let's see what is the definition of productive skills. Productive skills refers to the skill that enable learners to produce the language in spoken forms, what we know by speaking, and in the written forms, what we know by writing. So let's see why productive skill is important. There are two reasons for these questions. The first one, because written and spoken communication are basic life skills. We know that in real life, people generally may need to inform, to convince, or share ideas. They also sometimes require to take notes, fill in forms, write email, letters, reports, even make status in her social media, right? So this is the basic life skills and our daily activity. And the second one, speaking and writing are the observable evidence of the language acquisition. It means that the more the speaker or the writer produce appropriate and coherent language, the more we have proof of the progress in the learner's language systems. It means that in the class, if our students can write or speak fluently, it means that they have progress in the learning English. And then we come to the definition of speaking. According to Brown 2004, speaking is an interactive process of constructing meaning that involves producing, receiving, and processing information. Now we can see the types of speaking activities that we can apply in our classroom. According to Cameron 2001, Harmer 2001, and Kayi 2006, there are some activities of speaking. The first one is role play, brainstorming, storytelling, interview, reporting, and debate. So we have the many activities that we can apply in our classroom to interact our student to speak. Okay, let's see. The first one is role playing. Students can pretend they are in various social contexts and have a variety of social roles. In role play activities, the teacher gives information to the learners, such as who they are and what they think or feel. So here we can give the students clue or context to do in the role play. Having the advanced technology, we are not only can give the student role plays in the classroom, but we can assist them to have a role play outside the classroom, make the video, and share it to their friends. So it will be more interesting. And the next one is brainstorming. On a given topic, students can produce ideas in a limited times, depending on the context. Either individual or group brainstorming is effective and learners generate ideas quickly and freely. So in the brainstorming, students can interact each other with their friends and the teacher to communicate and discuss about given topic. The next one is storytelling. Storytelling fosters creative thinking because it helps students express ideas in the format of beginning, development, and ending, including the characters and setting a story. Here, the student can also tell the readers and jokes. The next one is interview. Interview is suitable or appropriate with the senior high school students, since it is important for them to know what is the interviews, and after they graduate the study, they will find this kind of activities. Here the student can conduct interview on the selected topic with various people. It is a good idea that the teacher provides a rubric to students so that they know what type of questions they can ask or what path to follow. But students should prepare their own interview questions. It will make them anticipate what the questions from the interviewers or from the teacher. Now, reporting. Before coming to the class, students are asked to read a newspaper or magazine, and in class, they report to their friends what they find as the most interesting news. Last one is debate. Debate promotes problem solving and innovative thinking and helps students to build links between words and ideas that make concepts more meaningful. Then we come to the writing. According to Harmer, 2007, writing is categorized as a productive skills, like we said before, and writing involves not only just a graphic presentation of speech, but also the development of thoughts presentation in a structured way. Let's see the types of writing activities. It can be letters, so we assist a student to make a letters, whether it is formal or informal letters. We give them the model first, how to make the letters. And creative writing, diary, discursive essay, and dictation. All of these activities we can give to our student to improve their writing. And then here some aspect of effective writing. As a teacher, we have to focus on this aspect. The first is grammar, vocabulary, spelling, punctuation, linking, layout, and style. Let's see, the first one is grammar. Grammar is important for writing. In writing, every grammar error stands out, which is why it is important to know the rules. So it is different from the speaking one. We can understand what the meaning of someone in the speaking without see the errors of the speaking. But in the writing, it is important to know the rule of grammar to reduce the error. And then the vocabulary. Being able to choose the most accurate words to express your thoughts in writing is the key to being understood. So we have to be able to choose the diction that appropriate to our writing. And then the third one is spelling. There are few spelling rules in English, and the connection between how a word is spelled and how it is pronounced is less clear for the students, right? So our students need to learn the spelling of each word. And then number 4 is punctuations. This helps students to understand written text in the way intonation helps to understand another person's speech. So intonation is important in speech, and punctuation is important in written text. It will help us to understand the text. And the next one is linking. Learners must consider linking ideas and information across sentences and paragraphs to develop a topic or argument. And the next one is layout. Students must be made aware of convention of certain forms of writing. For example, informal letters, formal letters, poems, scientific reports, diaries, postcards. They all have different layout, right? So we have to teach them the layout of each kind of writing. And the last one is style. Appropriate style should be taught to the students. For example, our written English on a postcard to a friend is completely different from a letter to government office asking for information. So all of this aspect of writing should be taught to the student in order they have effective writing. Okay, now we come to the procedure in teaching productive skill. There are some steps we have to follow. such as opening the task, practice, performing the task, and feedback. Now let's see the procedure. And the opening stage. First, we'll lead the students to the scene for the main task. So we give the student preparation, such as discussing quotes, pre-teaching vocabulary, and modeling about the task. And then in the task section, we introduce the topic to the students. The teacher should guide the learners to analyze the text so that they can discover by themselves its linguistic and formal feature. And in the task, we have to assist the student to understand the topic. And then we come to the practice. Here, the activities provide guidance and help learners perform the task. Vocabulary is needed here, such as collocation, usable phrase, expression. And then in writing section, it can be cohesion, linking words, and others. And then give them the formal activities like layout of the letter, email, characteristic on essay, narrative, conversation, interview. So all of them have different characteristics. And in the performing task, the student can perform tasks individually, in pairs, or in group. In this case of written tasks, it can be plan, write the first draft, revise, edit, and write the final draft. For the spoken task, it can be the student can be discussed in group or in pairs, and then they share to the whole class. Or they can do any kind of speaking activities that we have discussed before. And the last one is feedback. We can give the feedback to the student individually, in pairs, or with the whole class. Here, the teacher might also take notes in the areas where more remedial work is needed. And we can also assign the similar tasks to the student in the feedback activity. Okay, I think that's all for productive skill. You can see the reference here to add the information about teaching productive skills. Thank you.